I'm gonna show you my PC part picker link. That sounds like a tongue twister. PC part picker link. What's good, folks? It's your boy Dookie back again with B.A.N.G. Budget and new gear reviews that we get the best bang for your tech dollars. And I'm doing something a little bit different. It's kind of what I want to start a monthly series where I show you guys a build that I'm putting together. I'm gonna show you my PC part picker link. If you don't know about that site, you're gonna know about it by the end of this. But I'm gonna show you a couple of different builds, or maybe a specific build that I'm working on or I have intentions on buying, or maybe just to give you an idea of something that you could put together for yourself if you're looking to put together or buy a new PC. Now, today's build is going to be centered around this. This is Ryzen 3, the 1300X, AMD's new lower tier chip. They have the Ryzen 5 series, which I have in that PC right over there that Cehova is currently on. Say hi, Cookie. They also have the Ryzen 7 series, which is the next level up from that. Then they also have Threadripper. But all the way on the other end of that spectrum, they have the Ryzen R3 series, which kind of goes up with the Intel i3, you know, their Pentium chips and stuff like this. What I'm going to do is I kind of had an idea of putting together a mini-ITX system that could be used as an HTPC and do some super light gaming. First, right here, what you need to do is you need to go right here, click this subscribe, hit that subscribe, and we're gonna keep pushing. I'll throw the link right here to my full PC part picker link down in the description. You can see all of these parts. It's an interesting time to build a PC right now, but we're gonna push forward, try to find some good deals, try to find some good options to kind of present you with a different look and overall appeal. Now, like I said, this is focused around this AMD Ryzen 3 1300X. Now, Ryzen 1300X is a 3.5 gigahertz processor. It comes with precision boost up to 3.7, and you can't overclock it even further. It's a true quad core, unlocked, so you can overclock it if you have the right motherboard. You're going to see that I didn't choose the picker cooler with it because for this time being, I actually like the stock coolers that come with these new AMD chips. The one inside of this machine over here works great. Never hear it. You know, I think this one, from my understanding, seeing other reviews, can get a little loud at times, but you know, that's to be expected from a stock cooler, but it does keep the chip pretty cool. We will test that out. Make sure you hit that subscribe so you'll know. When I put this together, it was on sale. You could pick this up for $129.99 or basically about $120 from Amazon and various places. These chips sold out super quick, you know, because they have the 1300X and they have the 1200. 1200 was $109. The 1300X was about $120, $129 in there, depending on where you look at it. Just make sure you look and find the best deals available. I can't do nothing better for you than that. Like I said, it's going to be a link to my PC part picker, and I'm going to have links to each individual part that I recommend down below. Mini-ITX boards for Ryzen aren't that prevalent. There's a few, but not really like the great selection that you'll get in other form factors. So one that I actually been looking at a lot is this BioStar X370. It comes feature packed and is one of the cheapest that you could find of the about 4 or 5 boards that are available right now. Supports USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type-C, has support for M2 chip, supports for 4K resolutions, and you know it supports the AMD architecture. It has lights on it, so if you want to put some lights in your system, get a light on your motherboard, you know, everything is RGB now. I think that's the one that I want for my system. So following that up, we come to memory. And this is where, you know, right now the hardware game is crazy because memory is ridiculous. Like I saw a deal last night for 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory for under $100. By the time I clicked on it, sold out everywhere. So you need to, you're going to have to look, you don't have to pay the premium on memory for the moment. That's just what's going on. There's a pair of G.Skill Ripjaws V series 16 gigabyte DDR4 memory rated at 3000. So with this one, hopefully you can get those high memory speeds to go along with your Ryzen that will really help push you to better gaming, better multitasking, and all of that. You can see over at Newegg, they have it on sale. Sale ends in 3 days. Not really much of a sale. Like I said, you always want to check, between the different sites, Newegg, Amazon, there's other ones, SuperBiz and stuff like that, to see who's giving you the best deal, because sometimes you'll save, it might be cheaper on one site, but you have to pay shipping, or it might be free shipping on another site, but it'll be $10 more. So it's all about who you trust and what you're looking for. Now, here we come to storage. Like I said, I want this to be an HTPC that I can put in the living room, not be bogged down with too much foolishness and tomfoolery. So what I went for is a WD Blue 250 gigabyte internal SSD solid state drive. Right now, these are on sale for $89.99. Now, if you want, you could go maybe with 128 gigabyte SSD and then back that up with a maybe 1 terabyte hard drive, which is not bad. And you can definitely, I would suggest trying to pull a hard drive out of an old system that you may have, just to dump like extra files on. If you want to dump your games on, have music internally, but a lot of stuff is in the cloud right now. So what I'll be doing with this, it would maybe be one game that I'm playing at the time will be saved onto this computer. Music coming off of Google Play or Spotify or Pandora, so I don't need to have it saved onto the machine. Same thing with my movies. They'll be running off of a Plex server that I'll keep here in this office. So there's no need for me to have a lot of storage on this machine itself for me to get what I need done. Now, here's another place where the game is crazy right now. Graphics cards. You're really going to be spending a lot of money, way more than what, manufacturers' suggested retail price is. So you got to do a little bit of searching and see what you can get. I was up on Build a PC Sales, and there was a nice deal. But like I said, if you don't act fast, they sell out quick. So I put all this list together this morning. It's now the afternoon by the time I'm putting this video together. Most of those deals are gone. One of the parts that I saw was this Zotac GeForce 1050 Ti. Now, 1050 Ti with 4 gigabytes of DDR5 memory should be just enough for what I would need in the HTPC. I'd be gaming at 1080p, and the games that I play, are AAA game titles, Call of Duty, Far Cry, Grand Theft Auto, and then you just bring the settings down a little bit. I know that whenever people talk about these cars, they talk about at the ultra high resolution and settings, and man, most people just don't play games that way. And you can have a very enjoyable experience with a card like this versus needing, two 1080 Ti's and SLI. It's good to have it if you got it, but if not, this is what I would suggest. You're not paying the ultimate premium on these 1050 Ti's because they haven't been hit hard by the mining craze. It's really 1060s and up. And same thing for those AMD RX cards. I got a 580 in there. That card is probably worth double or at least 1.5 what it was, initial price is because of the mining craze. The 1050 Ti, we got this mini one from Zotac. It'll fit in this case, small enough to provide good cooling and have nice airflow in this mini-ITX case. Speaking of case, I wanted to go with something a little bit different. This Thermaltake Core V1 Black Edition, I'm feeling that. I like that. I think there's a good enough space to build in here and keep it clean. You can do what you need to do. This is the case that I think I would like to build in for my mini-ITX system. Now, I do have a, what does that say on that black cookie?
Node 304?
Yeah, I do have the Fractal Design Node 304 over here that I will be doing my NAS build in shortly. For this particular build, I think this one is the case that I want to go with. Rounding it out, we have the Seasonic SSR 450 RM power supply. It is a 80 plus gold at 450 watts. This is all we need for this particular build. That's one of the beautiful things about PC Part Picker. You see that we don't really need that much power. We'll only be pulling about 100 and less than 200 watts from this machine, so you don't need a big 650, 750 watt power supply. It's semi-modular too, so mainly the main cables that you would need are to be the only ones that you have to hook up. If you need to add extra pieces, extra hard drives and stuff down the line, then you can plug those in. So overall, like I said, this is my build right here. The AMD Ryzen 3 1300X, the BioStar X370 GTN mini-ITX motherboard, the G.Skill's Ripjaws 5 series 16GB memory kit, that's two 8GB sticks, the Western Digital Blue 250GB solid state drive, Zotac GeForce GTX 1050 Ti 4GB mini video card, the Thermaltake Core V1 mini-ITX tower case, and the Seasonic 450 watt 80 plus gold certified semi-modular power supply. Let me break here before we go any further. Unlike a lot of these big channels that getting everything for free, your boy ain't doing that. I'm gonna just put them together and we can talk about them, you know what I'm saying? And then if everything aligns, the gods shine down on me, I might be able to put together one of these builds for you. This is what I need from you guys. Leave suggestions on what kind of systems would you like me to build. Budget systems. I already did a build for the audio producer, maybe a build for the video editor, maybe the ultimate back to school build, all types of stuff like that. Leave it down in the comments below. I'm gonna check it out, put a build together for it, and bring it to you folks. It's your boy Dookie. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. And never forget to holla at your boy. Say bye, Cookie.